just a little bit of reality for you. It's pretty sturdy and it looks really good, don't you think? One of the reasons I love this so much is it has a paw print on the sleeve. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. I'm feeling quite tired today, I'm not gonna lie, but I have things I need to get on with. We are almost at the end of the month. It is currently the 24th of January and I have a few bits that I need to be doing specifically for Patreon. So I feel like this week's vlog is gonna be slightly more Patreon orientated. If you don't know, I have a Patreon. We launched in October. If you don't know what Patreon is essentially like a membership kind of program. So you pay an amount of money a month and you get exclusive content or extra content in return for that money. So like there's different tiers. We have a £1 tier, a £3 tier, £5 and £10, and then there's like a international tier, because every month if you want to get Happy Mail from me you can do. That is what I'm working on today. I have been really stuck for ideas on what to do for this month's Patreon Happy Mail. I am so kind of busy with drawing and stuff at the moment that I was like, what on earth do I do? Now, speaking to my mum and sister yesterday, they said to me, why don't you do Valentine's Day, something love related? What a good idea. I just hadn't thought about that at all, because I send my Happy Mail at the end of the month, so therefore people should be getting their items before Valentine's Day, or if they're international, around Valentine's Day. So the plan is to do Sunshine Pecker, which is this month's kind of theme-ish kind of. This is for 28 Days of Sunshine, which starts in a week. I will talk to you more about that later. This design, I've redrawn Pekka but holding a heart. So the plan is to have a greetings card to send out to my patrons. Also a sticker, maybe a slightly larger vinyl sticker to send out to my patrons as their Happy Mail for this month. It's not a crazy Happy Mail kind of tier. It is for the UK, it's £5 on top of all the rest of the content that I send out, and you're getting that shipped to you as well for £5. So it's not like a super extravagant box of goodies, but if you just want to get something a little bit extra and something exclusive from Adele's Designs, most of the time it's exclusive. There are times you'll get things first, but a lot of the time the things that I create aren't necessarily going to come to the main shop. So yeah, that's my plan for today. I've got to do that, and then I also want to do the download. I don't know if I'm going to get that done today though, but definitely this week I need to send out the patrons. No, I need to send the downloads to my patrons, because that's the last things that I've got to do, is an exclusive video, send out the downloads, and also the Happy Mail. So I have a few bits to do this week, but I think I'm going to get there. I think we're going to be okay. I'm still just really trying to get my feet with Patreon a little bit. It is an extra workload, and just trying to balance that on top of everything else is a process, essentially. I definitely think I launched it at the right time. I think if I'd launched it a few months back, I don't think I would have been able to manage it all, but I think I'm doing it right this time, and I'm just so grateful for that platform. So yeah, if you want to see more of my face, if you want to see more behind the scenes, have exclusive videos, I kind of want my Patreon to be a little bit of a switch off for people, specifically within like the videos that I share, and I just want it to be a place where people can relax and hopefully meet new people, and yeah, I just want it to be a lovely little community over there. So if you're interested in joining Patreon, the links are below. But enough about that. You're going to hear the word Patreon a lot this month. Not this month, this week. Oh, I'm so tired, because it's mostly what I'm doing. Also, quickly before I move on, thank you so much for the love on last week's studio vlog. I saw lots of comments from people that have never commented before, because I encouraged you to leave like an emoji if you'd watched it till the end. I didn't realise how much of a difference that would make. I've seen so many new names, and it's so lovely to put some faces to those that watch. So yeah, if you ever feel like commenting, please comment, and maybe we'll do something at the end as well to help you leave a comment at the end of the video. I'm not sure what it will be yet, but we'll see. But even just a hello, I'd much appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get on with showing patrons what they're getting for their Happy Mail, so I can share that. Then I'm gonna get to actually kind of making the items, I think, so I can think about sending them out Would it be, I don't know if it's towards, is it the end of this week or the beginning of next week? Oh, it's the beginning of next week. We'll be sending out beginning of the next week, but I suppose I can just get organised and ready to send it. I don't have to sit and make everything this week. We'll work it out. We'll work it out together. We're doing this together. Thank you for the love on last week's vlog. Thank you for the love on the shop update. If you want to check the new goodies out, the shop link is down below as well. I'm going to get on now because I'm going to sit and procrastinate and talk to you all day if I don't. So I've just shared this month's Happy Mail with my patrons. I think it looks super cute. So you're gonna get a card and envelope and a larger vinyl sticker. And I think it looks really cute. I'm really, really happy with how it's come out. My next plan of action is to create a download for my patrons as well. This is something I'm probably gonna share tomorrow. Essentially, this is a terrible example. I really want to make a little kind of foldable figure that you can put onto your desk or onto a shelf or something like that. I want to do one that children can colour in, so if some of my patrons have children, their children can do their own version, like just colour it how they want. And then I also want kind of a my Pekka Penguin version. So the idea is that you'd fold it over, tape it at the bottom, and then you'd have, I mean, do you have to tape it? If you're using thick enough card, you shouldn't have to tape it, but some people might have to. And then you have this would be Sunshine Pekka, that you can then pop. Well, this is a really bad example because I just was playing around with it. You'd have this, ideally you'd have a little standing figurine, there we go, that you could pop on your desk, and it's just a little encouragement for you without looking at your devices. So obviously I have the design on my, or as phone and desktop wallpapers, which are lovely, those are great, but I think sometimes it's nice to have something that's around that isn't necessarily on a device. Like if you're having some downtime, or even while you are working and you look down and there's that little reminder here that says the sun will shine again, because that's what the little quote's going to say. And the response for that wallpaper was really lovely indeed. That's the plan. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to execute it yet. I think I'm going to do a double-sided print so that it doesn't matter what side you've got it, it will both, I don't know, I've got to work it out. It's going to be on an A4 sheet anyway, so I'm just going to see what works best. If I can fit both on an A4 sheet, then that's probably a really good idea. But the first thing is to outline the design so that children, or I mean, it doesn't have to be children, if adults like colouring, I like colouring. If you want to colour it in, make it a bit more custom, a bit more on brand, or whatever you fancy doing with it, then you can do that as well. So we're going to do that, and that will allow me to kind of create some stencils, and then I'm going to have to test the stencils and make sure they work. Because the last thing I want to do is send something to my patrons and it doesn't even work. We're going to try it, see if we can make it work together, because that could just be a cute little addition to the downloads every now and then, to have a little reminder you can pop on your desk. I think that would be so cute. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's just pretend my desk is really aesthetically pleasing right now, because unfortunately it isn't. So I'm just going to get up my Sunshine Pekka illustration, wherever that is. Where is Pekka? Oh, it's this one. Okay, because we changed it to a heart. I realised I probably should have duplicated that file before I did that. We should, in theory, be able to just remove the extras, and then we've got Sunshine Pekka back again. Thank goodness for that. I was really worried then that we weren't going to have him back, so I don't make that mistake again. I'm going to go out of the file, then I'm going to select and duplicate the file so that I can go in and change this without it being an issue. So I'm just going to add a layer above everything and reduce the opacity of the illustration, and then that allows me to create a block line over the top that looks the same as underneath. Okay, so I've just done a really quick on not the best paper test print. Essentially all I did was flip the design upside down so that when I fold it, it's like the same on both sides. Obviously we're going to need a quote here. This is where the quote's going to go. I didn't realise until just now that I put the wrong file there. I was just so busy trying to sort out the shapes that I was going to use to try and make this work. I have done like a really thin border of where you can like cut it, so the hope is people can then follow that when they want to print out their little desk buddy. I'm just going to do this really quickly because I want to test whether or not the style of border that I've done is actually going to work in regards to making a little desk buddy. So I'm going to really quickly cut this out. Of course I am going to put little kind of lines where people need to fold the paper as well, because parts of this are going to need to be folded to then make sure that it stands up how it's intended to. So there's a really quick rough shape. So I'm going to fold this in half so that we get a little fold right at the top, so then you've got pecker on both sides. And then this is the part that's going to make it stand up. So in my mind, I haven't actually looked at any templates for this kind of thing. I'm just going with what I think works. So just underneath the sunshine, I'm going to fold the paper, and the same on the other side. Again, I'm going to have to make sure it matches when I actually kind of send this to people. A little bit of washi tape just to hold it together. See if this works. It does kind of work, doesn't it? I need to work on the proportions a little bit because it's not quite even. Like if you hold this straight, this part doesn't actually, you have to like fold it up like that, and that then makes it more proportionate. But that is the idea. So you'd have that on your desk just as a little reminder. Let's see if it actually stands up. Okay, so there we go. It's a little bit wobbly, but I think half of the problem is I'm using a very thin printer paper. But if that's all people have got, then it will still work, you know. Like obviously if there's a gust of wind, it's gonna go flying. But how cute is that? I think it looks so cute. I'm sure I can adjust this to work a little bit better, but generally, I think for a first try, that's not bad, is it? Oops, that is not too bad. Okay, so after a little bit of back and forth with the design and a few printouts, we have the final little desk buddy. How cute. Again, my softbox is washing out, but that's a bit better. So I've made a few dotted lines that you fold along. So there's one at the top and there's two on either side at the bottom, and then I've just about overlapped the paper here and then taped it just to give it a bigger surface area at the bottom, because that then lets it stand better. Obviously the less space you have at the bottom for it to stand, like the smaller the triangle, the more likely it is to just fall over as soon as you put it down. But this is pretty sturdy and it looks really good, don't you think? I'm so happy with that. I think it's just so different. And then I also have I haven't cut this one out, but you can see here, like there's like a line going all the way around it, so there's an easy line for people to follow if they download it and they want to use it. But this is the colouring in version, so if you want to customise it to your own colours or you want to give it to your children or something, like I said, then you can do that as well. But they both come on the same A4 sheet, so you print both at the same time. I just want to kind of reduce waste for other people as much as possible. I know that some people might not want to print both of them, but you'd still have to use an A4 sheet to print one anyway, so I thought if we just put both on, then it gives people the option. Yeah. I think it's so cute. You know when you just like have a vision for something and it like works out? That is what this is right now. And if I'm talking weird, by the way, my husband is asleep in the room next door with the door open, and I don't want to disturb him while I talk to the camera. I just wanted to show you it. I'm so happy with it, and I'm now going to work out the best way to send it to my patrons, because I think I'm just going to send it to them today. I was going to do it tomorrow, but I want them to have it today, so I'm going to do that, and then that's 2 of my to-dos ticked off, which is going to make my brain feel a lot better, because I just feel like I have a lot buzzing at the moment. So let's share this with my patrons, and hopefully they love it. And again, if you want to get your own, the link is down below. I have a parcel. I'm very excited about it. It is very gloomy today. It is currently gone midday, but it looks like it's about 6 AM outside. There's like a thick fog, and it just isn't very nice in the UK today, but this made my day a little brighter. Plus I've put my yellow jumper on because 1, it's very on brand, and 2, it definitely brightens things a little bit. But I have a parcel from Pintard Designs. Lauren has a pretty big sale going on at the moment. I have a feeling by the time this goes up, I think it would have ended. I'm not 100% sure. I went onto Lauren's website for about 3 days in a row and looked at the same item. I really wanted this item when it first came out, but I just didn't really have the funds for it, whereas it went on sale and I was like, okay, I'll get it. So of course it's come beautifully wrapped in tissue paper. We've got some of Lauren's washi tape on here and this gorgeous gold sticker. Oh, there's something else in here that I didn't order. Lauren, you didn't have to send me that. Thank you so much. Let me flick my softbox on. Let's try and get this lighting a little bit better. This is a little better, isn't it? So, before I show you what I bought, Lauren has very kindly sent me the Creativity Takes Courage tote bag made out of 100% cotton. This is so cute. You know what's also really weird, Lauren? I'm gonna have to send you a photo. I got a memory yesterday on my Facebook, and I drew an almost exact kind of reference of this. I mean, it's not as good as this one, but that's really strange to me how I saw that yesterday, and then it's not an apron. Why am I doing that? What is wrong with me? Anyway, I thought it would be easier to show you. I could just do this. So it says Creativity Takes Courage, and it's got a lion on it, a gorgeous lion. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? And then what I ordered was the Bear With Me jumper. So it says Bear With Me, and it's got outlines of little bears on it. It's embroidered as well, so it's really lovely quality. One of the reasons I love this so much is it has a paw print on the sleeve. Like, how cute is that? I love sleeve embroidery. I just think it's like a really lovely extra touch. I love that so much. Such a lovely colour. I love it. It's like a brown. It looks, maybe it looks black on camera, but it's actually a dark chocolate brown. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but that's my Happy Mail from Pintard Designs. I was so excited to get this. Shall we sit down? Let's sit down and have a little chat about what I'm doing. Okay, so yesterday we did share this with my patrons. It's had a really lovely response, which I'm so grateful for, because I think sometimes it's a bit scary, isn't it, putting your own ideas into the world, because even though you love them, it doesn't always mean that other people are going to love them. I feel like I have kind of found myself with my business a lot in the last kind of year and a half, but it still makes doing new things a bit scary. I just really hope that this helps bring some sunshine to people's days. I know that a lot of people have hard times in January, and just life in general can really just smack you in the face sometimes, and it's good to have little reminders here and there, and I hope this is that for my patrons. I have thought about as well have you got interest in digital products? I know there is a website called Gumroad. I know a few of my creative friends and things use Gumroad. Are you interested in that kind of thing? So obviously I do share downloads and things on Patreon, and you get those every single month. But are you interested in being able to kind of download things at home, and just, rather than buying like a whole notepad, for example, like buying like a PDF file to print a couple of sheets for yourself, so you can just use those and you can print more if you need them, or you can move on to a different design. This is on the Bumblebees tier for patrons, so this is the £5 a month tier that get the digital downloads every month. But I just wondered if there's any interest for people that would be happy to pay a few pounds to get, you know, something like this without the pressure of joining a patron or something. Of course, I'd love for people to join, but it's not accessible for everybody, and maybe there's just like one thing that you're interested in and you're not really interested in the rest of my content. So you go onto somewhere like Gumroad, you download the file for a few pounds, and then it's kind of yours to print. I just need to look into how to protect myself with that, because obviously if someone can download it, is that potentially opening the doors for someone to sell that because they've got access to the file? I don't know, it's a little bit of a scary thing, but I don't know if there's like protection laws within Gumroad and things like that. I'm not sure, but if you are interested in the idea of downloads, let me know, because I can look into it a little bit. Anyway, today is 1 week until 28 Days of Sunshine launches. We're gonna have a little chat for a while. I know I've chatted a lot already, but I am so excited for this. It is something that just makes my heart so happy. I love that this challenge can encourage people to find me, follow me, but also for them to kind of be part of my kind of community without financial pressure. So 28 Days of Sunshine is a creative challenge. I did call it a drawing challenge, I think, last year, but anyone is welcome to take part. Anything creative, anything you can share to Instagram so I can see it is welcome. Like, everything is welcome. Photography, writing, painting, sculpture, crochet, cross stitch, scrapbooking, like anything that is a creative outlet for you is so welcome to take part. I will pop the prompts on screen again, just here. So there are 28 kind of specific words, but because obviously this year is a leap year, 29 is, and I'm not drawing for this day, this is a you guys have fun kind of day. So I'm just encouraging you to draw something that brings you sunshine, something that makes you feel good, something that you love in life, and then you can share that. And then all of the entries for that day specifically will go into a hat, and then I might be giving away some shop vouchers. So I'm super excited about this. I'm a little bit mind blown at how quickly this has come around. I have lots of drawing to do still. I think I've completed 5 of 28, but I have quite a few sketches ready to be finished. Would you like a sneak peek? Should we do a sneak peek of one of them? I am working on one right now. So this is a little look at one of the prompts that I'm working on. I am working on the colours at the moment. Still a fair way to go, probably another hour or so on that drawing, and then we're done. But I'm super excited. I'd love for you to take part. There is zero pressure, there are no rules. I'm posting every day of the month, so each prompt I'm going to have individual drawing for, but if you want to combine prompts, or you want to do one a week, or what else you could do, you just pick one, do one. Like, that's totally fine. Like, whatever you want to do, like, do that. There's not really any rules other than making sure to tag me and hashtagging 28 Days of Sunshine so that everyone can see them. I will probably do like screen recording of the entries for that day, and then I will encourage people to go to the hashtag so they can like click on everybody's drawings, share some love and things like that. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. I just don't want to burn myself out. I was quite exhausted after February last year, and I just don't want to feel like that again. I want to enjoy the whole process, so I'm just thinking of ways that kind of makes that easier for me. But if you are in a bit of an art slump right now, I hope this helps you. If you know someone in an art slump right now, please send it their way, share it to your stories, or direct send it to some of your friends or family members. And if they are creative people, I would love to see them take part. Yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm also very excited for the collection that's going to come after this. I've got no idea what's in it yet, but I'm very excited about it, and I'm just grateful that I get to do this for another year. I hope you're excited too. To be honest, what else am I doing today? I'm not sure. Should we do some drawing together? Shall we carry on with that little drawing? Like, it's a major sneak peek, but not all of you follow me on Instagram, or maybe some of you love the little sneak peeks and the exciting bits. So I'm going to turn you around and we're going to carry on with our little adventure squirrel. So drawing is done, and just a little bit of reality for you. This is what part of my studio is looking like right now. Not great, a little bit messy. And after watching the lovely Prince by Millie do her little office resort and organise, I think it's time to do mine. So I'm holding myself accountable for the vlog, and next time I pick the camera up, the studio will be tidier. I might insert some footage of doing the tidying as well, but it's quite bad. I don't know why I let it get like this. It's bad. The desk is bad. I just come in to do work and then I leave, and I don't really tidy up after myself. And it's just not a very inspiring place right now. So I'm gonna do some tidying, sort out cardboard and recycling and rubbish and all that jazz, and just organise things a little bit better, because I haven't done much at all since I got a new desk for the heat press, which is under this brown thing there. That's like the heat resistant mat thing for it. I've just sat that on the top for now. I need to find a better place for that. But since I've moved all of that, I haven't sorted it, so I've still got like my trolley here that needs moving, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, like I say, when I come back to you, it should be better. It's not going to be perfect, but we're going to be better. That is my goal. It's better than it is right now. Okay, we've done a bit of a tidy. I'm definitely not done, but I'm exhausted, to be completely honest, and I don't want to time myself out. Tidying a space that can be done in time. It doesn't all need to be perfect right now, but right now it is much better than it was. I can actually see more floor. I do need to sort out recycling and things that's down here, but I've kind of moved everything to a place where it makes it easier for me to sort it out. But in regards to the rest of this week, I don't think I have anything else to show you. I have so much drawing that I need to get done, and honestly I get it done better when I'm on the sofa downstairs chilling out. So I think that's going to be my plan for the rest of the day, and probably tomorrow, other than editing this video for you. I just think I need to get on with more drawing to help clear my brain a little bit, because I do have so much to be doing. These weeks after launches, like launching something, getting orders out, they're very weird weeks. They probably are for a lot of creatives. Like, you work so hard to get something out into the world, and then you do it and you pack the orders and you're like, what do I do now? That's how I'm feeling today, or how I've been feeling all week. I know obviously I need to promote the things that are new in the shop, but I personally find that quite difficult, especially after I've done a launch, because I normally do a massive build up and then I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. But I need to get better at that. I need to do better at talking about that. So that's where I am. The office space is tidy. I've got a video that needs filming for my patrons. I'm sure I've said that word far too many times this week, but it's just reality, isn't it? That's what I'm doing. I need to film that, and that's going to be a draw with me video, I think. Just a talk through drawing video rather than something creative, because honestly I don't know if I have the mindset this month to try something new. So I have, you know, videos aren't promised to be anything specific. I have like a list of possibilities for videos, so I need to do that, and I need to also finish filming my review video for the auto heat press. I have my tote bag that I got from Hobbycraft, and I have the vinyl that HTV Ron also sent with the heat press, so I need to try that out and finish that video, and then I can actually start thinking about moving into tote bags, which is a scary but a very exciting thing. But yeah, this week I think I'm done. I don't have much to show you, and it's just going to be very boring content, doing the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I'm going to leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And should we do another comment this week? Let me have a think of what I want you to do. Okay, rather than an emoji, which we did last week, leave me a comment with something that makes you happy. What makes you happy? What brings you sunshine? Maybe it will help encourage you with any kind of drawing ideas if you want to take part in 28 Days of Sunshine. But yeah, you just leave me a word, but I'd love to know something that brings you sunshine. And maybe we'll kind of continue to do this, because it was really lovely seeing more of your faces. I have never really encouraged people to comment, so doing it last week let me see so many more faces of people that watch. What are you eating, Odin? But I hadn't seen your faces or your names, and now I have. So thank you so much if you left a comment. Yeah, I'm blabbing on now. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the loveliest day, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.